A warm good day, dear fellow Toastmasters and honorable guests. I'm Ayman from Kazakhstan, belong to two Toastmaster clubs, and Odyssey Ambassador for District 108. This podcast is about Odyssey Project. It is a free platform for mentoring and networking pair for official Toastmaster members. Let's welcome today's guest, the graduator from First State Medical University of St. Petersburg, Russia, and debate mentor since September 2023, and active Toastmasters debate host, Ms. Jielan Atteia from Cairo, Egypt. Let's welcome.
What
Welcome.
a lovely introduction. Thank you very much for this warm welcome, and thank you very much for the research. Oh my God, you really did your research. Lovely to have you. Thank you so much for having me. I know it's really an honor to meet you, and I think I got really lucky to get to know you in our last Kazakhstan Toastmasters debate.
Yeah, thank you. Let's start. Please tell me your debate journey, your history.
Okay, interesting. So it started back in high school. I was really interested in debating. I used to debate from time to time. And then it became more serious when I went to uni, second year of university. I met one of my best friends. We had a common interest in debating in St. Petersburg, Russia. We're like, okay, let's look for debating clubs. We couldn't find any debating club. And then suddenly Corona started. So we were like, okay, let's start our own online debating club. And it actually worked out. Everyone was stuck at home, but we were debating online with different debating communities. We got very lucky that a lot of debating communities also had to go online, so we were able to join a lot of different debates, plus also starting our own debating club. And then we were able, once the restrictions went a little bit down in St. Petersburg, we were able to start conducting more debates offline in different libraries. We worked in like the British Library in St. Petersburg, my Polska library, and so many different also English schools. And then last but not least, I started working online with Debate Maze, which is a very, very lovely debating school that teaches debating to kids and teens. So it was a very, very nice experience. I didn't even know it existed, but yeah, now I know of it, and I actually strongly recommend that people read more about debating after going to this school because seeing kids debate from such a young age was just beautiful.
Wow.
And now I'm here with you.
Thank you. Okay. You are known as a great debater within Toastmasters, especially in Russia. So, what sparked you the most in debate?
I have to say, critical thinking and listening. So in debating, what happens is that you speak only for 7 minutes in British parliamentary format, but then you need to listen to every single other person speak for also 7 minutes. And we have a total of 8 people in the debate. So it literally teaches you how to listen so much more. So not only listen, but also listen critically and how to build an argument in a logical manner. And even if you're going to use an emotional argument, how to back it up with logic later on. How to respectfully represent your opinion. And also, my very, very favorite motto of debating is agree to disagree. It's totally fine. I don't have to convince you. You don't have to convince me. You could totally just agree to respectfully disagree. And that's my favorite thing about debating, was being able to have a very good, full conversation with respect from both sides and maybe change our minds or agree to disagree.
Wow. Thank you. So, this podcast is about Odyssey Project, which is a part of Toastmaster International, and it is free for official Toastmaster members. Have you heard about it?
Actually, not really. I didn't know much about it, but again, thanks to debating and to the event we were able to have, I was able to hear about it from you, and I'm very happy that I got to finally hear about it.
Yeah, so this is a free platform for official members where you can find mentoring and networking pair just for chatting. Last year, because of the Odyssey podcast. And one of my colleagues who lives in Dubai, I met with him face to face. And so a lot of friends I made via Odyssey project. So it's some kind of like networking, social media in Toastmaster International. You can find mentor. Yeah, even you can select the best mentors. Yeah.
Wow,
Great opportunity. As a debater, you are
definitely.
so effective, Miss Jielan. And have you implemented your own strategy for debaters to be more productive?
I think so, yes. It did help me a lot in my own personal relationships and also decision making in general, because every single time you need to make a new decision, you have two opposing sides and you need to think for how to choose and all of these ideas. And also with relationships, it just helped me become a better communicator, where in a way in which I could communicate my emotions, my ideas without actually getting emotional myself, but rather having a full mature conversation. Again, it's something that I was definitely taught through debating. So yeah, it did change the way I see world. If I
Okay,
could put it that way.
okay, that's great. So, I suppose you mentored many debaters. Please share. Do you have some kind of three tips for future debater who will follow your path?
Uh, Tip number one would just be start. So forget about it being scary or I don't know, I'm not sure about my English or I'm not sure about my language skills or I'm not sure about whatever. Just start. You will learn through the process. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. So that's number one. Number two would be listen to more debates. So listen to professional debates, listen to different tournaments, but my favorite is listening to professional debates when you have actual professional people speaking about the topic. That's my favorite. So listening to debates, first of all, start to yourself. Number two, listen to different debates. Number three, try and argue for the opposite side. And let me explain. So basically, don't always argue for what you actually believe in. Try for some time to actually put yourself in someone else's shoes. So if you believe, for example, this house should ban smoking, you believe that we should ban smoking, argue for the opposition that no, we must not ban smoking. Just give yourself a chance to look at the same topic from different perspectives, and that's how you actually become a pro debater.
Oh, Miss Jillian, I think this is advice, especially for me, because you remember last time when I gathered the Kazakhstani club in one day for
Mm-hmm.
people, and then me at the in last minute I said I'm not going because I have a little bit burnout, and so instead I was only observing. But the second time when the Turkey decided to hold their own debate. It was me arranged our Kazakhstani club to be
Yeah.
involved, and thankfully that you accepted Miss Meltem's invitation, and everyone was so happy. Yeah. So, okay, next time I have to accept the challenge then. You
Exactly. Just
great
throw
motivation.
yourself into
Yeah, thank you.
it.
Okay.
I promise you, it's so much more fun once you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I see. We are honoring Mr. Len to having you in Odyssey podcast, which is a part of Toastmaster International. And thank you for your service and dedication to debate within Russian Toastmaster clubs, Turkish Toastmaster clubs, and hope you will be a host in Kazakhstan as well. But our guys from Kazakhstan already know and try to be active with you. So thank you for coming and sharing your knowledge and tips, and hope to see you.
Oh, thank you so much, Ainur, for having me. It's totally my pleasure to actually be there. Thank you also so much for arranging so many debates on your own. That was just incredible from the very first time. And I can't wait to see you in your very first debate very soon. Thank you very much for having me.
Because of the Odyssey podcast and Odyssey project, and we are learning to be a better networker. And this skill I learned from Odyssey. So thanks to the Toastmaster and Odyssey to all together. Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Good luck.
Thank you. Bye bye.